making mistakes.
Many people are worried about learning English. English is difficult and it's hard to memorize new words and grammatical rules. In fact, learning English can be a piece of cake. Don't worry about pronunciation. Don't worry about grammar. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Many people are worried about learning English. They think English is difficult and it's hard to memorize new words and grammatical rules. In fact, learning English can be a piece of cake. Don't worry about pronunciation. Don't worry about grammar. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Many people are learning about English. They think English is difficult and it's hard to memorize new words and grammatical rules. In fact, learning English can be piece of cake. Don't worry about pronunciation. Don't worry about grammar. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Many people are worried about learning English. They think English is difficult and it's hard to memorize new words and grammatical rules. In fact, learning English can be a piece of cake. Don't worry about pronunciation. Don't worry about grammar. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Many people are worried about learning English. They think English is difficult and it's hard to memorize new words and grammatical rules. In fact, learning English can be a piece of cake. Don't worry about pronunciation. Don't worry about grammar. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Many people are worried about learning English. They think English is difficult and it's hard to memorize new words and grammatical rules. In fact, learning English can be a piece of cake. Don't worry about pronunciation. Don't worry about grammar. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Many people are worried about learning English. They think English is difficult and it's hard to memorize new words and grammatical rules. In fact, learning English can be a piece of cake. Don't worry about pronunciation. Don't worry about grammar. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Many people are worried about learning English. They think English is difficult and it's hard to memorize new words and grammatical rules.
About pronunciation. Don't worry about grammar. Don't be patient. Piece of cake.
English can be a piece of cake. Don't worry about pronunciation. Don't worry about grammar. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Are worried about learning English. They think English is difficult and it's hard to memorize new words and grammatical rules. In fact, learning English can be a piece of cake. Don't worry about pronunciation. Don't worry about grammar. Don't be afraid of making mistakes.
Many
People are worried about learning English. They think English is difficult and it's hard to memorize new words and grammatical rules. In fact, learning English is a piece of cake. Don't worry about learning pronunciation. Don't worry about grammar. Don't be afraid of making mistakes.